The game is won before it's played. Know your opponent. Welcome to Legendary Game Changers.
The legacy of strength. Build, don't just conquer. Real power isn't about crushing your opponents or basking in fleeting victories. It's about the impact you leave behind. This principle calls for rising above petty squabbles and distractions, focusing instead on creating something enduring, transforming every room you enter, and building a legacy that outlives the vultures.
Legendary Insight.
True power is not in dominating the room, but in leaving it stronger than you found it, regardless of the vultures. Dominating others may win you applause for a moment, but leaving a lasting impact earns you respect forever. Legacy isn't built on tearing others down, it's built on lifting people up, creating something so powerful that even your enemies can't ignore its influence.
The Game Changers Moment.
I once stepped into a boardroom full of egos and hidden agendas. Everyone was playing for power, ready to cut each other down for a temporary win. They saw the room as a battlefield. I saw it as an opportunity to build. Instead of fighting their games, I spoke to their vision. I shifted the conversation from personal gains to collective success. I didn't just aim to win, I aimed to leave a blueprint for something greater. By the time I left that room, the energy had shifted. Deals were made not out of fear or dominance, but out of shared purpose. Months later, those same people were thriving together, and my name carried weight, not just for what I achieved, but for the unity I helped create. The lesson: dominating the room is short-lived. Strengthening the room leaves a legacy.
The strategy.
1. Elevate the conversation. Steer discussions away from ego-driven battles and towards shared goals. People remember the one who brought clarity and purpose, not just the loudest voice. 2. Focus on long-term impact. Every move should contribute to something bigger. Ask yourself, how will this action strengthen the team, the vision, or the mission? 3. Lead with integrity. Set an example by maintaining composure and staying above petty conflicts. When others see your focus on legacy, they'll either rise to meet your level or expose themselves as vultures. 4. Build bridges, not walls. Seek to connect people, even those with differing agendas. Uniting a divided room amplifies your influence and leaves behind a foundation others can build upon.
Power in action.
Think of Nelson Mandela. After 27 years in prison, Mandela could have sought vengeance. He could have dominated his political enemies and silenced the opposition. Instead, he focused on healing a fractured nation. Through reconciliation and unity, Mandela left South Africa stronger than he found it, creating a legacy of peace and leadership that endures to this day. Mandela's power didn't come from crushing his opponents. It came from his ability to inspire, unify, and elevate those around him. His legacy proves that true strength lies in building something that transcends personal victories.
The trap to avoid.
The biggest trap is falling into the ego-driven desire for dominance. Petty victories might feel good in the moment, but they'll isolate you and leave nothing lasting behind. Avoid the temptation to prove yourself through control. Focus instead on empowering others and creating lasting value.
Modern application.
In business, focus on creating a workplace culture where everyone thrives. In personal relationships, leave people feeling inspired and valued after every interaction. Whether in a meeting, a family gathering, or a community project, aim to leave the situation better than you found it.
Legendary takeaway.
Legacy isn't built by standing over others. It's built by lifting them up. Strengthen every room you enter, and your influence will last far beyond your presence. When you choose to build instead of conquer, you rise above the vultures and leave behind a legacy that stands the test of time.
Be the lion on the chessboard. Command respect, plan your moves, and lead with power. Subscribe, like, and share today.